Part 2.
Dos.
Dos.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah, it's something.
Anyway, so, episode 6, part 2. We left off saying we're going to address the issue, or not, I don't think it's an issue, but a story that you read on Torch.
PW Picks.
Yeah.
You read it on Torch.
Yeah, same thing.
But
it was the thing with Linda McMahon, she won her GOP primary to, I mean, nothing against McMahon's, I mean, they're successful, but, yeah. But anyway, she was asked.
Nothing to me.
She was asked to comment on the recent death of Lance Cade, who died at 29 of apparent heart failure. She was asked, should WWE be blamed for Lance Cade's death or other deaths concerning wrestlers?
Well, I mean, I can see both sides of the argument. I don't think that they really should be blamed, but as a former addict, I can understand, and I'm not saying that Lance was. I'm just saying that I can understand both sides of that of an argument where that's so I can understand that.
Yeah.
But to compare his death
Listen to this.
to Heath, they compared his death to Heath Ledger's. Now that's what makes me kind of go,
Well, the thing is, she said, we can't be blamed for Lance Cade's death, just like a movie studio can't be blamed for Heath Ledger's death.
Yeah, just
that's because Heath Ledger's death surprised the hell out of me.
It really did to me too.
Yeah,
but
because people say he got really fixed on playing the Joker, because
I can understand that again because you're getting fixated on a character. And that was a very dark character.
A good movie.
It was a badass movie.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about movies. We're talking about wrestling here.
The thing is, Linda McMahon, I think she was little off base, But the thing is, more people are, ramming her with WWE related topics during a Senate race. She's running for Senate, not taking Vince's job. Okay, she's running for a state Senate seat. Like I care, and like I guess she's forking over $50 million of her own money for campaigning.
Jesus, give that money to us, Linda.
Yeah.
We need it.
Can we use $1 million?
Yeah, $25 million between the two of us. I think we'd be okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I retire.
You and me both, brother.
I retire to Costa Rica. Anyway, so Linda McMahon, you're a little off base, but still, reporters stopped hounding her on WWE. She was not a TV personality.
Very few times we ever really saw her, and she didn't really even work backstage.
Yeah, she was a main office lady. She was
at
business
the
and
office
marketing.
In Greenwich.
Yeah.
It is in Greenwich, isn't it?
It is in Greenwich. Oh, no, Stanford.
Stanford.
She lives in Greenwich.
That's right. It was in Stanford. So she never really was on camera. I mean, yeah, she did have a run there where,
It was basically anything with the family, mainly.
Yeah, well, she did have a run where she was a character. But, for the most part, Linda was not like Stephanie and Shane. She wasn't on TV, like, all the time.
Yeah.
So...
And she was like, addressing herself as a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
She
did have that run where she was all drugged up.
Oh, yeah.
Breakdown. And had that breakdown and everything. But that was building to the end of that match between
Vince and Shane, WrestleMania
Vince
17.
and Shane. WrestleMania 17, wasn't it? 17, yeah.
Swift kicking the jewels.
Where the night that The Rock got the shit beat out of him by Austin.
Oh, man.
But it was still a good match.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is, I know reporters have the right to freedom of press, ask, but stop. Enough with the WWE topics.
If you want to talk, I think reporters, if they want to talk about WWE, go to Vince because that's his deal. That's what Vince is.
Yeah, Vince.
Vinnie Mac is WWE. I mean,
Vince or Stephanie. That's about it. Well, Stephanie's on. Well,
she's pregnant again.
Go Triple H.
Well,
that's not a secret anymore, so
can't say that. It's not. But this is also so. Sorry, I think it's hilarious, and I don't know if Sean will, but I find it funny. You people will find out that my sense of humor, what I find humorous, is kind of strange. This has nothing at all to do. It's just one of the, again, like I said, the funny things we find or I'll find. There's some family called the Dugard family.
Oh God.
They have 20 kids now? 19. 19
maybe
kids.
Want to have 20.
Yeah, maybe 19 kids, 20 kids.
And
basically that woman is a uterus with a head. So anybody wants to say anything about Stephanie, she's 3 kids or 19, 20. big difference.
Well, the thing is, Stephanie can afford to have kids.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, there's a difference.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
We're not saying anything bad about that
No,
family.
congratulations, Steph.
No, or the other family.
Yeah, but
Enough.
yeah.
Anyway, shipping topics. Let's see.
We're gonna we want to talk about something else, and this is just purely because kind of we're just going.
We're going random. We're random here. One thing we'll touch on is what I guess WWE called the Big Four in pay-per-views, which was called the Big Five
when they had
King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Big Four now is Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and the rebirth of Survivor Series, I guess.
I hope. Man, I miss Survivor Series.
Because originally, WWE was going to get rid of Survivor Series after 2009 because the ratings weren't so good or whatever. But they couldn't think of a new name, so they bring it back. Now, Survivor Series, something's been teased and teased and teased, and I hope they bring it back. War Games.
Oh man!
If they can bring it back for Survivor Series, bring back the double cage. Don't revamp it. Just bring the original, like Dusty Rhodes.
And a new cage, because that old one was pretty rickety.
But bring it back the original style that Dusty Rhodes thought up, I think.
Yeah, it was Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes, baby, yes.
Yes, American Dream.
Yeah, but he thought of War Games. But yeah, I mean, if they can revamp Hell in a Cell and make it stronger, they can definitely revamp War Games cage.
Could you imagine War Games? Like Sean and I would we would take time off and go see that wherever it was.
Wherever it was.
We would drive because that's how much that.
Drive, fly, wherever. Swim.
Yeah, that would be that'd be fun, man.
Oh,
I mean,
damn,
come
yeah,
on, that'd be fun.
War Games team. I hope they don't, f it up.
Yeah, because the thing is, and you saw this a couple of videos ago. We were talking about the pay-per-views that sucked.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do something like War Games, do it as Survivor Series. It does tend to kind of
it blends in Survivor Series.
Yeah, and as long as you don't bring back the Battle Bowl, please God, don't bring that back. Let that be.
What was that again?
Battle Bowl.
What?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I am looking forward to Survivor Series coming back. I would love to see the traditional Survivor Series, not 4-man, not 5-man on each team. I mean, like 10. I mean, like a big amount of people.
Like what happened 88, 89.
Yeah, that and then give them time to work.
Yeah, don't shrink it down in 5 minutes.
This doesn't work. I mean, also it's a good way to kind of, prolong a feud or end a feud. And
that's the thing with Survivor Series matches. They always put teams together, which the opponents are feuding.
Now that's a good idea because it keeps the heat going on that feud.
Yeah.
It also gives the guys a chance to work with somebody they might not have been able to work with or haven't as of yet.
Yeah, and also as far as team captains go, please somebody.
Well,
they had last year they had Team Morrison against Team Miz.
Well, that kind of made sense because
good.
they've always there's always been that kind of
head-to-head thing.
Head thing with
What about Team Kofi and Team Orton?
Well, again, it gets back to what I was saying.
Kofi, well, that elevated Kofi.
It elevated Kofi, but there was also a feud going on between Randy and
Kofi,
the non-Jamaican.
Yeah.
Who still comes out to Jamaican.
I can't believe it, man. I talk like this now.
I mean,
that moment. I was talking go back to Raw moments. That was funny.
That was funny.
It's like, wait, I got a Triple H. I got a question. I got a problem. Am I supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent? I was like, oh yes.
That was great.
Kill him.
But it was also, it was Kofi and Randy were feuding at that point in time, so it made sense for them to be the captains.
Yeah.
The 7-on-7 that we saw at SummerSlam.
That's perfect.
Whoa.
See, that's what we want to see, a Survivor Series match like that.
That was intense, and for them to bring back Daniel Bryan, which neither of us saw coming.
Like I said, good swerve.
Really excellent. We love it when a swerve like that happens because it's just like, what?
Yeah, like, huh?
Now,
So, anyway.
Talking about some WrestleMania. Let's talk about WrestleMania. Let's talk about this year's WrestleMania. With the exception of the fact that Shawn Michaels and Taker had another excellent match, which was completely different from the one they had last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
A couple of videos ago, I said that.
Well, let's hold off on that.
We'll come right back to my little complaint.
Yeah, fine.